Marriage opponents today formally appealed the federal judge's ruling that struck down Proposition 8. The appeal to the Ninth Circuit Court was expected as lawyers from both sides vowed they would carry the fight to a higher court if they lost. The outcome at the Ninth Circuit Court could eventually force the U.S. Supreme Court to rule. For now, Judge Vaughn Walker has put a hold on same-sex marriages in California.
Well, legal experts believe Judge Walker's recent ruling was written so that it would ultimately make its way to the U.S. Supreme Court. But before the gay marriage debate reaches this nation's highest court, it still has many legal hurdles to clear. Action News reporter Tommy Tran is in the newsroom with what's next for both sides. Tommy.
Graciela, Prop 8 supporters filed their motion for an appeal one day before the deadline. This appeals process could take months, if not up to a year. But supporters and opponents of gay marriage say the lengthy legal battle is starting to take a toll on them emotionally. Federal Judge Vaughn Walker's ruling on Prop 8 was a victory for gay marriage activists like Scotty Maldonado. But the legal battles over the years on this hot-button issue have left Maldonado feeling like he's been on an emotional roller coaster.
I've been with my partner for almost 4 years now, and we really want to share in something that's so important to so many other people. And it is a little frustrating that we can't go out and get married right away. Maldonado
can't get married because the judge issued a temporary hold on same-sex marriage licenses. That's good news to Pastor Scott Hansen of the Bridge Church in East Central Fresno. The gay marriage opponent also admits the debate over Prop 8 is taking its toll on him.
Well, there's a certain fatigue in this process because we've been through this with two statewide votes, both of which came out the same way, and yet there's this constant fighting.
The fighting between the two sides is expected to continue well into the future. It could take up to a year before the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals hears this case, and there's no timetable as to when it has to address the appeal. ABC 30 legal analyst Tony Capozzi says the 136-page ruling by Judge Walker was carefully crafted with the intent of it going to a higher court.
And very well written, very well organized and rationalized as to how he's coming to his opinion.
He adds it's similar to Judge Oliver Wanger's water ruling when he decided that farmers mattered as much as fish.
In his opinion, he specifically set out how the case would go through the courts and set out the specific issues as Judge Vaughn Walker did in this case. It's both judges seeing that it's a landmark case and the case will go through the process and be scrutinized very carefully.
Capozzi says Judge Walker issued a hold on same-sex marriage licenses because if the Court of Appeals overturns his decision, there would have been more confusion over which marriages were indeed legal. Live in the newsroom, Tommy Tran, ABC 30 Action News.